guess you kind of know what one of the songs are going to be now. What is up, my fellow troubadours? Based on all of the positive comments and thousands of views on my previous video, where I share 3 of my favorite songs to play from the 80s, it was clear that I had to make a part 2, where I will cover 3 more bangers from that decade that you must learn to play at your solo acoustic gigs. Apparently, you're all just as nostalgic as I am for the days when cars first started talking to us and when mullets were the height of fashion. What? Now, to really get into the 80s mood for the remainder of this video, I want you to think of me as your very own Mr. Miyagi and of yourself as Daniel's son.
Wouldn't a fly swatter be easier?
Man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything.
He may be able to catch a fly with chopsticks, but can he play landslide? I think not. But I digress as usual. Alright, let's get started. But as always, before we do, please smash that thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. And if you wish to further support this channel, you can always buy me a coffee, join my Patreon, or browse through some of the Amazon affiliate links down in the description. And if you want to book a private lesson or consultation, just send me an email for more info. Links are also down in the description. Let's get started. Alright, our first song comes from a band that was absolutely massive in the 80s, R.E.M. Now, technically, this song came out in 1991, but let's be real, it still got that true 80s DNA, so I'm giving it a pass. Not only is it a mega hit that always goes over really well at my gigs, but it also has a killer mandolin part that we as guitarists can totally steal, or should I say, tastefully imitate. So it definitely earns a spot on my list. The song starts with that iconic melody that... Right? So how are we going to do that mandolin melody? Right? So what I like to do is I kind of imitate it by doing these octaves. So my first finger is on the 7th fret of the G string. My pinky is on the 10th fret of the E string, and I'm playing a D note, right? D, sliding up a whole step to E. I'm picking the first one and not picking the second one, and sliding it back down, picking the third one. Then I'm playing an open A. Now sometimes it's hard to get just the open A. You can almost kind of just get away with strumming the 2 middle strings because we're going to land on an F chord. So you can also, sometimes I'll do it this way, I'll play the lower octave. Okay, so you can do it either way. And the 2 chords we're pivoting between are F major A minor. Now to go into the verse, G, whoa, life. Okay, so let's go over the intro again really quick. I'll do the octaves on the lower frets here to make it a little bit easier on myself and to show you how you can do that. For that, we're just going to use our first finger on the 5th fret of the A string, and our pinky or our 3rd finger, I like to use my pinky, on the 7th fret of the G string. And we're just sliding up, D, E, D, then an open A string, F, to A minor, to G, whoa, life, into the verse, which is an A minor chord. Now, if you can't do that smoothly, you don't have to, okay? You can just play the chords. Or maybe don't do the octaves. You can do it that way. I love to give you different options. I don't like to just teach a song. There's other sites that they teach you how to play, and that's great. I like to give you different kind of tasteful things you can do to kind of make it your own, or to just get your guitar playing a little bit better, a little bit more stylish, a little more tasteful, and to give you different options. Okay, so F. I should probably talk about the strum while we're here. Down, down, up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. That's pretty much the strum. Okay, that strum will get you there. So let's get into the verse. So we're coming out of the intro. First A minor, bigger. E minor, bigger than you, and you are not me. Then I would go to back and forth in your eye. Oh no, I've said too much. D minor, I've set it up. G. That's me in the corner, back to the A minor, okay? So the only two other chords in that ending of the verse, D minor. Okay? That's me in the corner, A minor. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. You can hammer on. Trying to keep eye on you, right? Well, I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said D minor, been setting up G. I thought that I heard you laughing. Back to that intro part. I thought I heard you sing. Whatever the words are. I thought, that time I didn't do the riff. You cry. Into the next verse. Every whisper, A minor. Okay? It just repeats like that. Now, after the second chorus part, thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you cry. Now that mandolin part, right? It's an A minor chord. Now what I like to do, I go up to the 12th fret and I play this A minor chord. The same A minor chord is down here, but 12 frets higher. And I just kind of pick down here near the bridge. I don't play this high E note really. And all I'm doing is putting the pinky down on the 14th fret. I'm sorry, the 15th fret. Then removing it to get that melody. But that was just a dream. Right? Or you can do. I save that for the ending. Now, I'll skip ahead so you know what that is for the ending, because it's essentially the same chord. I'll play the A minor chord, just playing this little triad, right? Third finger on the 14th fret, second finger of the G string, second finger on the 13th fret of the B string, first finger on the 12th fret of the E string. And I'll let the meat part, the fleshy part of this third finger mute out the D string, right? So I'm basically doing the same thing. Then I let my pinky take the 15th fret, a D note, right, on the B string. You could even kind of pivot pivot between the low E string. Alright, that's how you can imitate that mandolin part. And if you don't want to do this triad version, just play the whole A minor chord. You can just strum it up and down as long as you're catching those notes, letting your pick pull out those melody notes. Okay? So basically the only thing you need to know is after that little interlude part that's in the middle of the song that I just told you about with the mandolin part, dream, that was just a dream, that's me in the corner. Goes back to that. That's me in the spot. Okay? Thought that I heard you laughing. I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you cry. Okay? At the end, it repeats that chorus section twice, but that was just a dream. That was just a dream. Dream. Alright? It goes back through that part twice before it goes to the ultimately to that outro mandolin part. Okay? So, listen to the record. You know all the pieces now, all the parts, all the chords, all the little tricks. Put it together with the record, practice it with the record. And find your own little tasteful ways to do it. And when you do, leave them in the comments. Let me know what your ideas are for how you cover this song. But R.E.M., Losing My Religion, first song on the list. Alright, our next song, if I didn't already give it away in the intro, is one that just screams 80s, and it's Bon Jovi's Wanted, Dead or Alive. It's got the cowboy vibes, it's got the big anthem sing-along chorus, and probably one of the most kick-ass intros, definitely of the 80s, if not of all time. You play that first lick, and heads just turn every time. So, thanks to our New Jersey's own Bon Jovi, even though I'm from New York, but kind of close. All right, let's break this one down. Of course, we have to start with the intro. That's the most time-consuming part of this. And you got to keep in mind that on the record, they're playing 12-string acoustics, so you're getting a lot more overtones, and there's stacks of guitars and chorus, so we're going to have to just play the riff in its most basic form. Now, there's a couple ways you can do it. You could play it all with a pick, you can finger pick it, or you could do a hybrid. I'm going to show you it with bare fingers for starters, just to get the fingering down. Okay? We're going to finger this basic D minor chord, but we're skipping over the B string. We're not going to be playing the B string on any of these. We're going to be playing the D string, the G string, and the high E string. So let's finger this with our second finger on the third string, on the third string, 14th fret, and our first finger on the 13th fret of the first string. And our thumb is going to be playing the D string, our first finger is going to be playing the G string, and our second finger is going to be playing the E string. And that pattern is going to be, for the right hand, the same way. Now, we can do it like that. We could hybrid pick it, where our pick is playing the D string, and we use our second and third fingers. That's good because it gives us the pick in our hand for when we get to the rest of the song. Or we could pick the whole thing. Okay, you could do it three ways. Let me show you all the fingerings. So like I said, we've got second finger 14th fret of the G string, first finger 13th fret of the E string. Then we go to this shape. These are the only two shapes we're going to use. Now we have our second finger on the 12th fret of the G string, third finger on the 12th fret of the E string. And the right hand fingering pattern is the same. Then we slide that down a whole step. Now we're on the 10th fret. Now we slide down a half step on the G string, and we get to that first shape again. Okay? It's like a baby C major chord here. Then we slide it down to the 5th fret. Then we slide it down to this shape. But when we get to this shape, I finger the whole chord. Look like this little baby F shape. It's a G chord. So that when we slide it down, we can play the whole chord. So it sounds like this. Pretty cool, right? Now, if you notice, I'm using the hybrid method. That's my preferred method, where I use the pick and my 2nd and 3rd finger to play out the G string and the E string. One more time. And we can also, if we want, instead of playing this G chord to this F chord, we can slide it up, do it up here instead. Because you'll hear those voicings in the record. So I'll show you what that sounds like, okay? If you're feeling like you want to experiment, I like to give you different options, okay? So after we come out of that intro part, you have that iconic little riff, that D minor kind of sound, right? We're playing an open A to the 3rd fret, but we're kind of bending to the open D string. 3rd fret D string. Sorry. But when we play the open D string, we're going to go into this D sus2 shape. Think of it as a D major chord, but we're picking off the 2nd finger. And it does this kind of, you can do it that way. You just come down the strings, the top 2 strings, or it doesn't have to be exact. And then on the last time, the 4th time, it just kind of ends it. It's okay? We'll do it slow. Then it goes into a D chord, which is D sus. So for the verse part, right? So it's all the same. Okay, it's all the same. Only the names have changed. That's a C add 9 to a G. So it's all the same. Change. That's a C add 9 to a G. Okay? And the names will change. Then he does this little riff in between where we play an open A, hammer on the 2nd fret, open D string. So it's all the same. And the names will change. Back to the C add 9 every day. We're wasting away. Okay? G, F, D. That's the resolution back. There's a couple ways we could do that F chord. Play a little baby F chord like that, where we play the 3rd fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the G string. Which we could do that on the opening riff too. Or we can play full F chord, or we could play an F with a C in the bass. So, okay, one more time. It's all the same. Only the names have changed. Every day seems we're wasting away. or we could just play the riff. Whatever's easiest for you. Listen to the record, listen to the options that I've given you, and try them all out. See what one you like playing. You might want to switch it up, depending on your mood, right? That is the verse section. Chorus. I'm a cowboy. C, G. Regular old C chord. I'm a cowboy. On the steel horse. F, D. So I'm a cowboy. On the steel horse I ride. I'm wanted. That same riff we did for the intro. With a little bit different. C, D, F. Right? 3rd fret A string, open D string. We can play a baby F chord if we want, or just the 3rd fret D string, F note. One more time on the chorus. Boy, on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. I'm wanted. Throw that little riff in there too. Alright? Dead or alive. Okay, the riff always goes twice, but I'm just showing you the pieces because this is we're covering 3 songs in this lesson, right? So there you have, that's all the parts to the song. I'm thinking about doing a deep dive on this song where I really cover it all, show you how you could loop the verse section, play some of the solos. Let me know if that's something you would like more of, and I'll do a full lesson just on this song. But there you have it, all the pieces to Wanted, Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi. Practice each piece individually, okay? Play it along with the record, and then you will get a feel for exactly how to lay this song out, okay? And again, if you want a full lesson, let me know in the comments, and we'll do a full deep dive on this song. All right, our 3rd and final song is a Tom Petty song off the Full Moon Fever album, a song called I Won't Back Down. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Frank, in the first 80s video, you covered a Tom Petty song. Well, yeah, he kind of owned the 80s, and I needed a simple song to round off this video because the first 2 songs took me a while, and I didn't want this video to be an hour long, so we'll finish with something nice and simple. The song has 4 chords: an E minor chord, D chord, G chord, and a C chord. That is the only chords it has. Now we could play it with this kind of muted 8th note feel, just like on the record. That's the intro. E minor, D, G. That's the intro. Now for the verse. Well, I won't back down. Stays with that. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell. Now it goes to C. Then back to the first pattern. Won't back down. Okay, again, the verse. Well, I E minor, D, G. No, I E minor, D, G. You can stand me up at the C of hell, but I E minor, D, G. Second half of the verse. I'll stand my ground. Just repeats. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. See, that's the only exception. Ground. And I won't back down. Now for the chorus, right? It's a little tricky. So, and I won't back down. C, 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 G, C, A, G, D, G, C. There ain't no easy way out. It just pivots back and forth. Okay, so, hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, then back to the first it. Won't back down is always E minor, D, G. Okay, again, going into the chorus. You have this little pickup to the chorus. C, 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 G, C, G, D, G, C, G, D, G, C. It just pivots back and forth. G, C, G, D, G, C, G, D. But going into it, you have that pickup. I'll play it one more time coming out of the verse. Won't back down. Pick up. C, C, G, C, G, D, G, C, G, D, G, C, G, D, E minor, D, G. That's it. That's all of the sections of the song. So now you know all the sections. Practice it with the record. Practice some different feels. You can play it in eighth notes muted like I just did. You can play the whole song strummed because you're on an acoustic guitar. You can take some liberties with it. You could loop the verse section and take the solo over it. Maybe I'll do another video where I get into that. Okay? So the final song is I Won't Back Down, Tom Petty. I hope you enjoyed these 3 songs. Please check out the first video, the first 80s video. I'll put a link in the description. I'm Frank Persico. I thank you for watching and supporting this channel, as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.